Hello, Potato. As you can see, we are not in the void space, and that is because we are in downtown Disney. Yes, we are out in the world and out at Disney. And it's here we are, the magic and the joy that is downtown Disney. So what we've done is something we haven't done before. We've come down basically a day before we have tickets into the park, so that we have a little bit of time. It's only a couple hours, but we have a little bit of time to actually look at downtown Disney. We normally, we skip downtown Disney. We kind of just run through it to get to and from the parks. But today, we're gonna just spend a couple hours just looking around downtown Disney. And it's been about 4 years since we've been here. And from what I can see, like, of course, ESPN Zone is still standing, but they've boarded it completely and kind of themed it with Pixar stuff. Of course, the movie theater is still gone. And we've just kind of themed the wall with, I guess it's actually Disney Plus stuff, not Pixar and Star Wars, but it is Pixar over there and Star Wars over here. But the other big thing is, of course, Rainforest Cafe closed some years ago and has been turned into the Star Wars Trading Post, which wasn't over in 2018, was not open yet. So that is gonna be the first place we go, and I'm sure with all the Disney music playing in downtown Disney, this video is gonna get demonetized, but you know what? I don't make money on these videos anyway, so who cares? Who really cares? Oh, look at this. We've already got theming. We've got Rey's little bike. Awesome. And of course over there we have the first Lego store I ever went to. But yeah, look at that beauty. So yeah, we actually did go to this Rainforest Cafe one time when it was open, and it was an experience of a sort. But now it is all themed to Star Wars, so let's go and check it out. I'm betting this looks really cool when it's closed up at night. We'll probably see it, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Oh, now those are cool. I mean, I haven't used for them, but in the summer I can see those being very, very popular. It is going to be a real challenge to not end up going home with one of these. Well, if they don't work, that may be less of a challenge. Is it a dial? Do you?
All right, well, I love you.
Try me how? Oh.
It's all right, I'm not in this.
So they have this item. This sold out online fairly quickly the other day when it was released. So yeah, we're gonna pick up BB Proud here. Why not? I just love all the theming in here. This has buttons on it that blink and glow. Do they do anything? Do the buttons do anything when you push them? Well, they light up. Some of them light up. No, they are just, obviously, given that there's a lot of light caps missing, I'm not the first person to try them, but no, they don't actually do anything. See, this is why they need to bring back the Shop Parks app, because none of this stuff is available online, except for from resellers. All right, so this is funny. Whenever I go looking for Black Series figures in the store, all they ever have is Lando. I'm here at Disneyland. All they have is Lando. The action figure pins are kind of interesting. But these ones, are interesting too. Do these open? Ooh, they do. Those are pretty cool. But you know, you can't buy everything. Also, it's got Rex in it though. The opening action on there is not super great. It has a ton of pins that have like never been on Shop Disney, including blind box pins. Droid Depot. So much cool stuff to look at. Got patches, got earrings. For a store that's open to the outside air, it is strangely warm in here. That is interesting. So I have to keep talking constantly on this video, Otherwise, YouTube is going to flag that Star Wars music playing quite loudly in the background. So I have to talk pretty much constantly, because if I'm quiet for more than a few seconds in any video I intend to actually use, it's going to get flagged. I mean, I may get flagged anyways, but it's going to get flagged if I'm quiet for too long. Okay, so this is really cool. A Droid Factory sand crawler. I don't know if the cameras are picking that sound up because I have the mic face the wrong direction, because I could talk into it. But when you push the little button on there, you can hear Jawas talking. What is this? Do you do something or do you just look cool? You are some sort of cephalopod called... I can't read that because I'm not wearing my glasses. But it's cool looking. It's definitely cool looking. Then over... I have been screwing up the name of this place like all day. I've called it like Black Rock and Twin Spire. It's Black Spire Outpost. Oh, that's kind of neat. A Resistance rank set. So you can like make yourself a member of the Resistance and like set your own rank. Do they have an Empire one as well, or is it just Resistance? Or is that maybe another part of the store? Those are also Resistance, so it could be somewhere else though. But that's really cool, especially for like cosplayers. Seriously, Disney, I know that you want to have some stuff that's special to the parks, but I mean, how much money are you leaving on the table by not selling the stuff online? Oh, maybe not that one. That one's a little bashed up, but I mean, also those aren't a super great example, I guess. But the badge there, the insignia, you would sell so many of those if you sold them on Shop Disney or brought back the old Shop Parks app. Oh, that is awesome. A Dejarik board. Here's a bonus hint. Always let the Wookiee win. It's a wood sandcrawler with little wooden Jawas in it. I mean, we also have a Jedi Holocron puzzle cube. We have weird little Star Wars puzzle people.
Oh, from San Diego.
We've got some lovely wall art over here. I mean, okay, so some of this is a little artist alley, but still quite cool. Of course, your trip to Star Wars Land wouldn't be complete without some official, authentic, screen-accurate Star Wars candy floss. Is all they have is Luke? Yeah, it looks like just so you can get 50th anniversary Luke, and you can get Black Series Lando, and of course you get some droids like BB Proud and the Droid Depot ones. But yeah, not a lot of figures surprisingly, but still a lot of very, very cool stuff. All right, that's other places to see. So I guess we should move on from here. I'm gonna go pay for this, maybe a pin, and we'll head to the next place. series of murals here made entirely out of minifigures. How awesome. I mean, I love my local Lego store, but they don't have anything that can hold a candle to this. Now, this is the first Lego store I ever went to. It's a little different now than it was then, or at least it was 4 years ago, in that it was not quite so heavily Disney themed back then as it is now. And it had a lot of unique stuff because Disney stores weren't that prominent yet. So it had a lot of really unique things that you didn't find in your local shops. So like there was like this predecessor to Friends that was all like kind of pink, but it was, I think, almost like a Duplo sort of thing. Look at that. Unfortunately, at night, I don't think we're gonna do some of these sculptures justice. But I mean, this is really impressive. And it's not new, it's been here, but I haven't videoed it before. Big Lego Maleficent battling the prince. That is an impressive sculpture. But still, I mean, the only difference between this and like the one at my local mall that I go to all the time is that it's a little bigger, and it carries, at least in 2018, it carried no Harry Potter stuff. So let's go inside, look at the sculptures, and see if we're still there on the not carrying Harry Potter stuff. Well, I've definitely never had a friend like that. Now, this dragon back here, my understanding is he appears in a lot of the bigger, like, themed Lego stores. And I have, like, an old Lego store VIP set that has, like, a miniature version of him in it. Look how big that Pick-a-Brick wall is. And look at just all... I'm kind of surprised they have Jurassic Park stuff. I kind of figured that would fall into the same no-no land as... They have Harry Potter stuff now. So they really are just like a normal Lego store now. Because, yeah, 4 years ago, they did not have the Harry Potter stuff. But, let's see if they have... One thing that's kind of disappointing in that having a Lego store so near now is that there isn't going to be anything here that is, like, uniquely downtown Disney Lego. But still lots of cool stuff to look at. And the store itself is just very, very impressive.
I'm gonna get it nice.
We do, of course, have Disney stuff front and center. Oh, well, this looks interesting. Unfortunately, it's closed. But like a digital bespoke minifigure. So like you get, I'm guessing decals. I'm guessing this allows you to print like your own decal. I don't know though, because look at that. That is definitely a printing machine. I'm almost disappointed that we didn't make it here when that was open. I don't know if it was open today or not, or maybe it's only open on the weekends, but yeah, that is something cool and unique that I haven't seen before. I still wonder if maybe it's just like print decals onto the figures, but even then, to have your kind of own personalized figures would be really cool. Okay, so one thing about this Pick-a-Brick wall, a lot of them are fake. Anything kind of above my head level, of about 7 feet here, is faked out. It still looks cool, but it's maybe not quite so impressive. That is, though. Look, you can look up there, you can see the dragon. He has a name, and I don't remember what it is. But he disappears up into the ceiling up there. You can see some of his scales there, or his spikes. This is also this is like Star Wars Day level busy compared to the Lego store at my local mall. Looks like for 130 bucks you can have them do a mosaic of you too. Another thing that doesn't appear to be open right now, but definitely definitely a cool thing. Look, up there, in the window, we have Grogu in his little hover pram. Oh, not little, that's like life size. But that's also just super cool. So as you likely realize, my home is already decorated with tons of Disney stuff from Shop Disney, but like with Star Wars Outpost and things like the Wonderground Gallery and even World of Disney, there's a lot of things that they sell here in person that you can't get on Shop Disney. And so, you know, here we have a store that's basically kind of a Restoration Hardware meets Shop Disney or Disneyland. So let's go get our Live, Laugh, Love on and check out what's in the Disney Home Store. They have a whole little Haunted Mansion section right now. To be fair, we do have a lot of this stuff. Those are bigger than I thought they would be. They got the Leota candle. That's cute. Oh, I think I've seen that. I have seen that online. It's smaller than I thought it would be. Is this a Haunted Mansion fan? Can I be sassy and flip out a... Nope, it is a Hades fan, but I can still be sassy with it.
Nice.
Like that. That is sassy. Of course, you can get your pets in on the Disneyfication as well. Which, I mean, to be fair, our pet already has a Haunted Mansion water dish, so we're kind of already there. He doesn't wear clothes. Where Dignified meets Magic, you have a bust of Julius Caesar with mouse ears. So if you look back there, you'll see hitchhiking ghosts, and
Alrighty, let me go and open it up for you so I take a look at it.
they are indeed going to follow us home. See, basically, downtown Disney is what every outdoor shopping center wants to be. This is what like the fountains at Roseville wants to be, is this busy on a Wednesday night, because you know, mixed in with all of our unique things like the Disney Dress Shop and Disney Home Store, we do have your mall staples like Pandora and Sephora and Wetzel's Pretzels. But you do have some unique things here like Marceline's Confectionery, where you can watch them making tomorrow's candied apples right in the window. As you see right now, they appear to be working largely on a set of Grogu. But see, that's too cute. How can you eat that? How can you eat something that adorable? She's applying the brown coating. Well, they have Sorcerer Mickey back there. Got just like, it's like just some normal Mickeys and Minnies. Now, while this Jamba may be a staple of my normal mall, this one's a little fancier than the one in the mall. Oh, electric berry lemonade, that could be interesting. And then here we have like the fanciest Starbucks I've ever been to. But I've never been to like one of those roasteries in Seattle or anything. And even at like 9 o'clock on a Wednesday night, they're still pretty busy. But you know what? It's been a long day and I could use some caffeine. And look, they have Los Angeles Been There mugs. They have like Sacramento ones too, but I don't live in Sacramento and they don't have one for where I live. But let's get yourself maybe just a little iced coffee or something just to get through the rest of the evening. So this is cute. They have like a little electronic whiteboard you can draw on like while you're waiting for your drink. And I think it's interesting though that these kids over here are definitely trained well. They do all appear to be drawing Starbucks drinks on the whiteboard. Well, except for the one person who is now practicing her alphabet, which, you know, hey, it is never a bad time to practice your educational skills. So the last time we were here, World of Disney was still being remodeled and like a third of the store was closed. But now it's all reopened. But now an even bigger change, other than them losing the awesome statue that used to be above this entrance, is that there's only one way into the store now. You can't enter through the other doors. They're exits only, I guess. Probably a holdover from like the height of COVID. And maybe they just found out it worked better that way. But yeah, just one way in now. So let's head in. Of course, World of Disney is a store that has most of the stuff you can buy in the park in one place where you can go to without having to go into the park. Although you still have to go through security now, because that's kind of weird. You have to go through security now to get even into downtown Disney, but that is where we are right now. If you're wondering why it seems really, really busy in here, I think the fireworks like just ended, and so everybody's flooding out of the park and through downtown Disney to do some shopping on their way back to the cars or back to the hotel. Look, they have like a whole range of the Nuimo here that I don't think I've even seen on the Shop Disney site, like some of the princess ones. See, if we still had a Disney store in our local mall, I probably would still, you know, like buy this stuff. But unless I see like a really interesting character, I'm probably not gonna go for any like accessories, to be certain. One interesting thing, and I don't know if I ended up leaving it in the video or not, but we actually ran into one of the cast members from the Roseville Shop Disney store, not Shop Disney. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. And I am having trouble putting words together still, if that hasn't been totally obvious throughout this entire video. But yeah, it was neat. You know, whenever you come to Disneyland, you always end up running into somebody you know. It's been this way my whole life. Whenever I come here, I run into somebody I know from back in the real world. You know, no real point in mentioning it other than to just acknowledge that, you know, we saw this person here. But yeah, that was the whole point I mentioned it. So I guess it speaks to Mickey Mouse the Main Attraction maybe not being as big of a deal as Minnie Mouse was, because even here at World of Disney, they still have like stuff from the first two that have already been out for a couple of weeks. I don't know if they actually have the key, but they still have the backpacks, and they still have the Space Mountain plush and the Space Mountain backpack. So that's interesting. I don't know that it's significant of much, but it's interesting to me, given just how crazy Minnie Mouse Magic. I guess maybe it speaks to them, maybe not necessarily to them being less popular, as to them actually properly ordering the right amount of stuff. They even have the ears. Remember trying to get ears from Minnie Mouse Main Attraction? It was chaos. And here, they're just piled up on the rack. Okay, that is kind of cool. Pirates Battleship is like legitimately, I think, a good idea. Also, Jungle Cruise, Hungry Hungry Hippos. Very clever. Okay, so a Space Mountain cookie jar is legitimately a cool thing, but Look at the footprint on that. How much counter space is that going to need? That's the size of a pie tin, but that is really, really cool. Also, more Space Mountain stuff. It's always important to not cross-contaminate your cutting boards. You need to have a separate board for cutting your Mickeys, your Minnies, your Donalds, and your Goofies, just to make sure nobody gets sick. Okay, see, those hats, I don't think those have been on Shop Disney. Those hats are a thing they should have had on Shop Disney, because those look like something from the film. That's exactly the sort of stuff I want to see from a movie that had like things that could be made as real merchandise. So here's another thing that you really miss out on by not having Disney stores anymore, is being able to see these dolls in person, decide if you actually want to purchase any of them. Because sometimes the shots on Shop Disney just don't do them enough justice. So it's nice to be able to see them like up close and in person. The face on her is quite nice, isn't it? It's a well done sculpt. I like Moana, but that looks like Tiana's face to me. Maybe like a little whiter, but the sculpt looks like Tiana, which is weird. And then really unique, of course, is Merida, just because she has that like really round head to begin with, but they've given her a more normally proportioned body. But it's kind of, I think, of the three they have here, I think she's probably the coolest looking one. I didn't realize those Disney Princess Collection dolls pins were so big. That's a huge pin. I didn't realize it was that big. I still don't want them, but I didn't realize they were that big. That's still pretty cool. Are these those pins? Oh my god, they are. These are the thing that like put me off Disney blind boxes, and now they're here. I'm not even 100% sure where all the ones I have are, but I'm very tempted to try my luck again at completing this. I think I only have like half the series. I have like 20 Leotas, so that's a temptation. I found where they've hidden the Haunted Mansion pins, not blind boxes. There is stuff here we need to buy. We need to buy Hatbox Ghost, because we have to have Hatbox Ghost. No, the Iron Man Ghost House is pretty cool too. Just open edition stuff, but the organ's also really nice. Is that? Yeah, that's Victor Geist's organ. I think it's like a Pirates thing, but no, that's Victor Geist. Because they got some pirate stuff mixed in here too, like this lovely little doubloon. Indy and what's it, Mara? Is Mara her name? I don't remember. It's a lot of cute pins here though. Yeah, but definitely getting this one for sure. That's not Mara at all. I was thinking that is from the ride. That's the fertility idol from Raiders. So you don't need to leave anything in the comments now. I've already figured it out on my own. That's the fertility idol.